3, 2, 1. Yeah!
Hello and welcome to GrizzlyNbear Overland. I'm Steph, and with my husband Leigh, we are currently traveling around Central Asia with our Land Rover Defender and our 4-wheel camper.
We're down from Altyn Emel National Park to this city, Zarkent, I think it's called. We're actually only 35 kilometers from the Chinese border. We've found this hotel here that's going to let us sleep there. We can sleep in the car, we get breakfast included for about $4. Steffi said she couldn't not get her video out tomorrow. This is her office today. Always a new office, isn't it? And try to get this movie uploaded. She's working hard. We are packed up, ready to go. It's 8 o'clock. It's Friday today. Steph went to a lot of effort yesterday. She stayed up till about midnight and she got her video. No, she couldn't get it last night, trying to hotspot from the phone, but at about 5 a.m. got it uploaded in time. On the way to Lake Kaindi, we've stopped for a little lunch break. We've got one more night in Kazakhstan. Tomorrow we'll cross the border back to Kyrgyzstan and then get ready for the next adventure. Big one coming up. Pamir Part 2. Fingers crossed.
Out of this world, you were not about, and I blame myself. I should have blamed myself, but that's what I've heard. And now I'm staying out, and the sun is out. What can we just go and spend it all? But we wanna be.
We've made it to Lake Kaindi. You can drive almost to the lake, but we decided to leave the car about 6 kilometers down the mountain at a beautiful campsite we found by the river before the entrance to the national park, and then we have now hiked the 6Ks up here, and it's just stunning. Absolutely cool. Call sign that way. Maybe tomorrow we'll go to call sign. You have a very good day. Don't drink too much.
Over at the lake, we've met two ladies living in France. They came to Kazakhstan to go to a concert of
Dimanche Midair.
Midair. Oh, comment je vais écrire ça? As it was getting late, the guide offered us a ride back to our car in a Toyota Land Cruiser. We couldn't decline the offer, and we were lucky to enjoy a very good sound system and some exceptional Dimanche.
can a guy get his voice that high? Wow.
He's been practicing since he was 5 years
Yeah,
old.
that's incredible.
His dream was just to go on the stage since he was
Ah,
a
he knew.
little boy.
Smooth as it. Definitely no bloody Land Rover.
Bye! That was pretty cool. How was your ride?
What do you mean? Oh, it was horrible. In that unbelievably comfortable and luxurious Land Cruiser. I think it's a 200 series V8. Yeah, it was horrible. Give me a Land Rover any day.
Back home.
This is a pretty cool place to hang out. I wish we could stay here for a couple of days. Once it comes out of the Lifesaver jerry can, it's absolutely drinkable. We have an absolute quality campsite tonight. Relax by the fire and get ready to begin the journey back to Kyrgyzstan tomorrow. It's been a memorable time in Kazakhstan. We wish we had more time, but we will be back. There's no doubt about that.
Our last day in Kazakhstan, we had a 30 days visa, which ends. We're gonna cross the border today. I feel like we haven't seen enough, but I guess you cannot see it all, can you?
Never in our lifetime see everything we want to see, but we'll do our bloody best, that's for sure.
Yeah, we'll try our best to see the whole world.
When you need some shade, you got to find some shade. And if it's in the bus stop, it's in the bus stop. On the other side of those mountains is Kyrgyzstan.
6 kilometers to the border. Wonder if the border will be open.
Gravel road, I've been asked to slow down. Fireplace, do you know how? Pass the paper, my desk is out. Who will care for the world out? Rest with me.
Really smooth border crossing. I wish all the border crossing could be like that. Took less than 20 minutes. And now we're back in Kyrgyzstan.
Reach out for me. Take my hand and lead even when I disagree. How I love when it rains outside.
Thank you very much. You're welcome. Cool. Thank you, Francoise. It's looking... Oh, there's keys in there, that's a good start. Oh, it looks good to me. Wow, all kinds of stuff. Bandanas. That one there, I know exactly where that can go. That's a nice sticker. This one can be on the camper. Cute little t-shirt for Steffi. Very nice. Whoa, it's a good fit.
It's nice.
Yeah. Exciting day. Look what we have here. We arrived in Bishkek yesterday. Waiting for us already was this little setup. The replacement ignition barrel for our faulty one. We just want to throw a huge shout out and thank you to Euro 4x4. They did an incredible job of getting this to us in literally, I think from the day it was ordered to arriving in Bishkek, 3 days. All the way from France to Kyrgyzstan. And this was here actually 2 days before we even arrived back in Kyrgyzstan. Françoise, am I saying that right, Steffi? Françoise. Thank you so very much. Merci beaucoup. The new ignition barrel that we've had sent out comes with the plug. I didn't realize that. So this is how we've been starting the car for the last week or so, through the old plug. Electrics is definitely not my strong point, my weakest point actually. I hate it. I've disconnected all the wires. They're 4 different colors, which always makes it handy. So what I did on the new ignition barrel, I matched them up and I wrote the colors, or just put the first letter of the color so that to make sure I put the right one in the right place. I think I'm ready to stick the key in and try and start the car. You ready? Whew, I'm scared. Mobilizer off. 3, 2, 1. This is the old one. So the next bit I gotta do, the car started obviously, I'm pretty pumped about that, but it's not finished yet. I got to install it back, the ignition barrel back onto the steering column itself. I haven't done this before. I've yet to phone a friend. Greg, you may still get a message. I don't know yet. If you've ever wondered when your steering wheel locks, what it is on a Defender anyway, is there it is there. That's the steering lock. So when you turn the key, that goes in and enables you to turn the steering wheel. That little one there goes into a groove on the steering column itself when it's pulled over to the side, and locks it in when you turn the key and locks it out. It's all been a learning experience for me. Not one I want to have to do again, but anyway, I learned something. I've now put the barrel in place. I turned the car on again, so we had power to the power steering, and I've turned the wheels until the slot for the steering lock lined up perfectly. I slid the barrel into place and it just went click. I know now it's in the perfect position because the lock is in there, and now I can put the retaining plate on along with the 2 shear screws. So they screw in and then you shear the head off them. Job finished, ignition barrel installed. One screw left over from the whole job, but I've always been told that a good mechanic should always have at least 1 or 2 nuts, bolts, screws left over that he couldn't find where they went back, so we'll call the job done. Stephanie mentioned a very valid point. This is the size of my keychain or key ring. That's quite a bit of weight there. We did a lot of corrugated, really bad roads lately in Kazakhstan. That weight maybe was enough to do something to the ignition barrel, so that's it. From now on, only the necessary camper keys, all the rest of it aside, immobilizer, central locking and car key. That's it. Make this one last a bit longer hopefully.
We hope you enjoyed the video. This time next week we should be remote in the mountains of Tajikistan on the Pamir Highway. So Leigh has been working hard to put together a drone-only video for you guys to enjoy while we are out of internet for a while. See you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.
You were not about, and I blame myself. I should have blamed myself.